Guys, I hope you're okay. I'm sorry I haven't posted anything in a while. I've been living, trying to get some stuff done. But today I want to talk to you guys about your vibration, and what it means to be a vibrational being. The reason why, excuse me, the reason why I want to talk about this is because, like, right now a lot of things are happening in the world and people are not feeling that hopeful. There's a lot of fear in the atmosphere. There's a lot of energy in the atmosphere, and what that's doing is it's changing a lot of things, right? But I want us to change in the direction that we need to go in. So I want to explain some stuff, and hopefully I can help to change the perspective or the consciousness of some people, so we can all kind of move towards the highest vibration that we can have, for ourselves. But yeah, so what does it mean to be a vibrational being? Okay, so basically, all right, I'm gonna explain this. So, like, we listen to music, right? Music is a universal language. You could listen to music from any genre, right? And you could still enjoy it. And that could also be as well, like, any different language and still enjoy it. Like, the reason being is because we tune in to sound because we are vibrational, and that's why we're able to communicate with sounds when we speak as well, because we're vibrational. Anyway, so because we're vibrational beings, what happens is we tune into whatever frequency suits us at that time in it, or wherever. Just a frequency that fits you as an individual. But what is actually taking place in this world at the minute is that they want to take your awareness and they want you to maintain a certain vibration so they can make profit. But at the same time, the world that we're going into is a world where we'll all be able to make profit based on our creativity and our ability to, like, understand ourselves and reciprocate back, like work with the law of attraction, basically. But basically, so yeah, we're vibrational beings. We attune slash synchronize to the frequency that meets our needs, or we feel like we like, whatever. And yeah, that's how it works. That's how life itself works. So when you think about the type of beings we are as people, human beings, right? Why is that something that we don't talk about more often, and how it affects us and how to use it and stuff like that? Check one. Anyway, the things that affect your vibration: food, environment, internal conflict, and yeah, like food, environment, internal conflict, your emotions, basically. But yeah, like people, places, things, that type of stuff that affects your vibration. So when you're moving around, you have to remain optimistic, but the level of optimism that you're trying to have, or you need to have, it needs to be optimism but also understanding as well, and that's what makes the optimism you feel it internally, you understand it. It's like, yeah, I know, you feel the energy, and that also affects the vibration, because if you feel it internally, it's like you catch that feeling of faith, that feeling of spirit, let's say, or you feel it. That's your emotions. So when you're trying to manifest stuff, things like that, you need to feel whatever it is. You need to feel whatever it is that you're wanting. And things like this, they don't want you to know, like your emotions, because if you are not in a state where you're understanding how you feel, you cannot manifest anything. How do you manifest if you can't feel what you want? That's why it's good to write out stuff and things like that, because in reality, it's kind of how when you start writing it, you're like, yeah, this is coming and I'm gonna do this, and you go into the story of it, you go into your subconscious to start to use your Akashi records, or whatever that thing is. There's this thing where you have, like, all your memories and things saved, right? Your archived shit stuff, right? And that is where all of the greatness lies, all of your purpose, all of the things that you need to figure out. But they don't want people to know that. They don't want people to know that there's a thing, or there's a thing where you can, how to find yourself, so you can grow to your highest purpose, because they want us to stay in a low vibrational energy where we can't, I don't know, however they want to fuck up the system, innit? Whatever it is that they want, because it's about money. Money is good, don't ever get twisted in it, but at the same time, like, how you use it, how you place the awareness, the things that they're placing people's awareness is on by using advertisement and stuff like that, and just, whatever they want it to be is not necessarily that great for the world itself in terms of growth. And that includes environmental, that includes, like social, economic, everything. It's not good. None of it is good. So something needs to change, and what needs to change is that they need to pay attention to the effects they are having on human beings in terms of their mind and their consciousness. And how you do that is you understand vibrations and emotions. They're connected. If you're in a poor emotional state, you will not be able to conjure up, bring to you what it is that you want. So a lot of people, like, therapy is a thing, but if you're not into therapy, there's other things that you can do as well. But this is also like therapy, basically, but not just therapy alone. This is like understanding, like reflecting, so you can understand how to move past whatever it is that is subconsciously blocking you, because a lot of people have things that they do that are blocking them from receiving their blessings, and because of stubbornness, let's say, I can't even talk, but yeah, because of stubbornness, it's like, okay, I'm not going to see what I need to do, but you still do, because you're just gifted like that. You just do things, but at the same time, you're not paying attention to where you should pay attention because of where they want your awareness to be, if that makes sense. But yeah, so that's kind of why it's important, and that's why it's good to understand your vibrations and stuff like that, because it affects your manifestation, or your ability to manifest whatever it is that you want. And yeah, like, that's how you get your luck. If you're in a good state emotionally, you get your luck. Have you ever noticed, right, if you start off your day saying, oh yeah, you wake up feeling good, or when they say, oh, you got up on the wrong side of the bed, like, that's the thing, because you got up feeling a certain way. So you need to pay attention to what your awareness is allowing in, so that way you can maintain your vibration, but also just be happy and healthy, and have the things you want, be whole, feel like great. What else is there? Okay, yeah, so I wanted to talk to you guys about some other stuff, but I'm not gonna tell you everything today. I'm going to talk about some other stuff next time, but what I'll do is I just want to say, like, optimism is so important. I feel like I'm just going to tell you a bit of, like, me in it, you know what I'm saying? But optimism is important, because people might look at you and think, rah, yeah, but in reality, they don't know. So when you are, like, you have to know who you are before they can know who you are, if that makes sense. Because a lot of the time, people don't know. They don't know, and part of the reason why they don't know is because you're not showing who you are, because you don't know who you are. But at the same time, you do. It's like, you just have to understand. It's the understanding. And basically what I'm trying to say is, the answer to every problem is love, but the first love needs to be self-love, understanding of self, so you can then be understanding towards everyone else, because love is it. Not like that, but love is it, in the sense of, that's like the highest vibration that you can be in is a state of love. And there's only two things in this world: there's love and fear. So you know what I'm saying, like, we need to keep changing in that direction of love, and not competition and fear and being worried about things that are not necessarily things to be worried about in that way. We need to be thinking about growth and expansion and stuff like that, but at the same time, like, how you get to that point where you can truly achieve real life growth properly for humanity is for you to understand humanity. And humanity is about relationships and connections. That's how you make it. That's what social media is all about, like, itself. Yeah. It's about connections. So you need to, that's what I'm saying, like, you need to know yourself but people don't know themselves because a lot of people are living, again, not paying attention to like things that are not helping them. You know, they're doing things that are not, I don't know what they're doing, but we need to look at ourselves basically.